Hello friends, in last lecture we discussed about electrical vehicles and today we are see about hybrid electrical vehicles. So one important question come in all of your minds is that why full electrical vehicles not possible to use. The main reason about that is the limited availability of power stations for charging the batteries. Okay, and why these hybrid electrical vehicles we are thinking about? Because of the norms, emission norms. This is the main reason why we use this combination. In India, for emission, different stages are used. For example, Bharat stage 4, then Bharat stage 5. Nowadays, Bharat stage 6 is there, and day by day, these stages, these emission stages becomes very strict. Now, in this Bharat stage, currently they announce that if we use the IC engine, then you reduce the emission by 40%, and it is very difficult to achieve this target. But if within 5 to 6 years, if we not able to reduce the emission, that is carbon dioxide, by 40%, then government announces the penalty to the customer, or either customer or that manufactured companies. So lot of revenue gets wasted in these activities, and so this is the main reason why the manufacturers think about electrical vehicles or hybrid electrical vehicles. But why we are not use 100% electrical vehicles? Because for this phase transformation some time may required, and for that purpose we use hybrid vehicles. For example, if we want this much amount of power, that is 240 horsepower, if we want, or if our vehicle becomes IC engine type of vehicle, so complete power if we made from this IC engine, and if we consider the currently becomes 1 kilogram. This is approximate value. For example, for making 240 HP, the 1 kilogram carbon dioxide gets produced. And according to the norms, we want to reduce this emission of carbon dioxide by 40%. So, if we think about to reduce the carbon dioxide by half kg, it is a very difficult target. It is not possible. It is impossible nowadays. Okay, and so that what is the alternate method to reduce this emission? The alternate method is we use the combination of these two power sources. For example, IC engine plus electric motors. Okay. So our aim is to reduce half kg of carbon dioxide produced. So how we get this? So for from motor, that is electric drive, it gives 120 HP, and plus if we use IC engine, it produces 120 HP. So total becomes 240 HP, and here only half kg CO2 gets produced in this IC engine. Here CO2 is not produced in electric vehicle, and this is the reason why we use this method, that is hybrid electric vehicle. Okay, this is the main reason to achieve our targets, to achieve the emission norms. For that purpose, this type of methods we are adopted nowadays. We compare this with US countries. In US countries, they made completely or 100% electric vehicles. Like if we consider the Tesla car, okay, Tesla car becomes 100% electrical cars. If we want to go 500 kilometers, then for this much kilometers, more amount of that power source stations are available, or charging stations are available in US countries. But if we compare this US country with our in India, only 10 cities having the power stations, electrical power stations. So for achieving this target, we want to increase the number of charging stations. Then only it is possible to make this fully electric vehicles. Okay, so different challenges are there. What are the challenges? So now we see what are the different challenges in this hybrid electric vehicles. So four different challenges are there. First challenge is that range anxiety. If no charging stations available after covering some distance, for example, if we cover 500 kilometers and if the battery gets discharged, now charging station is not available, then what happens? This type of anxiety is there. So this is major challenge. So if we want to increase electric vehicles, then we must increase the charging stations. We must increase the charging stations in different cities. Then only it is possible to 100% electric vehicles, to make 100% electric vehicles. What is the second challenge? That is vehicle integration. Battery pack, electric motor, reducer, cables, control systems. Okay, this type of components are there. So how to place these various components in car? This is the major question. If vehicle integration is not proper, then space may be reduced or some problem may create. So this is the challenge. Third becomes performance engineering. Whether our car travels fast like our regular IC engine car, this is one question. Whether it gives good mileage, this is another question. Battery pack should be highly reliable. If we consider 5 years down the line, whether that battery performs well after 5 years finishing, then also the battery works properly or not. This is the one question. Next question is safety engineering. If crash encounters, then does this car keep you safe? This is one more important question. Is your car durable? Okay, so this type of challenges are there. If these challenges gets overcome, then only it is possible to make electric cars. Okay, so this is important point. Now, how the components which are related to hybrid electric vehicles, and after that we see the types of hybrid electric vehicles. So if we see the hybrid electric vehicles, so there combustion engine is used as well as electric motor is used. It is also called electric engine. Okay. So what are the different components if we see in this diagram and how it works? Now we see this in detail. So consider if we open the car. So these are four wheels. Engine is located at the front side. Near to that engine, motor is located. Okay. Built-in pulley arrangement is provided in between this electric engine and combustion engine. Now what happens? So fuel tank is located here. This is fuel tank neck. From this neck we fill this fuel tank. From this fuel tank, fuel is passing from this direction towards this combustion engine. When we start our vehicle, this engine gets started. It produces the propulsion. It produces the propulsion and it passes this power on the rear side. Okay, on rear axle. And by using that differential, the power gets transmitted towards these wheels. So this is one method, and another combination is also there, that is battery is provided there. From that battery the rotation or that power is transmitted towards the motor. Motor is located near to this engine. So through this battery power gets entered to this motor. Okay, and in this way the motor gets rotated and that power also transmitted here, and through here it is transmitted towards the rear axle and it passes to the wheels, and in this way this wheel gets operated or runs. Now what we achieve by using this type of combination? So we achieve in this hybrid electric vehicles, the fuel consumption gets reduced. Fuel consumption is reduced and emissions also reduce. So in this way we achieve our target. Our target is, according to the norms, we want to reduce the emission of carbon dioxide by 40%, and that gets achieved by using this type of combination. Near about half percentage of emission, this carbon dioxide emission gets reduced, and our target gets achieved. Along with that target, this fuel consumption also reduced. So in this way the running cost is also reduced. So this is very useful. Now we see the different types of hybrid vehicles. So types of hybrid vehicles. There are three different types of hybrid vehicles. First type becomes series hybrid vehicles. Second type becomes parallel hybrid vehicles, and third type becomes series parallel hybrid vehicles. Okay. So in case of series hybrid vehicles, here we use IC engine for generating the power, for supplying towards the battery. this is the aim for the series hybrid vehicles. What is this parallel hybrid vehicles? In case of parallel hybrid vehicles, either we use this IC engine or battery, and in case of series parallel hybrid vehicles, here we use both the options. Okay, so we use that battery operated motor, as well as we use IC engine. So these are the three different types of hybrid electric vehicles, and in this way we finish our today's lecture. So today we will learn about the introduction of hybrid electric vehicles, what are the challenges, then we see the components in hybrid electric vehicles, then how it works, and types of this HAV. Okay, so thank you, and subscribe my channel for next videos. We stop here.